Alright guys, we are live. It's DXP and we're just not even gonna bother. Grizzly, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. How are you doing today, Grizzly? You good? Thanks. What about you? Today's not too bad actually. I've got painkiller itches again because my pain's been really bad lately. So I've been taking a lot of painkillers and they make you really itchy, which is annoying. It's DXP and I just don't even care. What temperature is it? Because I feel really warm. It's only 25. I think I'm going to put on my fan. Mrs. Biffle Chips, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. You don't have much plan this DXP either. I think I'm just gonna play the DXP wasn't around, to be honest. Although getting 120 mining on the alt at some point in the near future would be nice. We're at 119 at the moment. I'm really tired today, guys, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Guys, do remember it would be very helpful if you look my other platforms. I need to update that command because we don't go live on Trovo anymore. But if you can look the other platforms, that would be amazing. How is everybody doing today? Mr. Bit Chips, Grizzly, and anybody else, if you want to chat, how are you doing today? What's going on? It is Friday. Thank you, Mrs. Pickle Chips. Also, do remember to like on YouTube and whatever else. Right, and relax. Right, so the plan for today is the same as the plan for every update, despite it being the XP. Let's make some porters. What is everybody up to? Grizzly, Missy Biffle, Chips. What are you guys up to right now? Anything interesting? Cat, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. Looks required, so you're totally not going to get lost to it. Definitely not. You would never do such a thing. Cat, if you're on desktop, can you look the other platforms, please? Nice, nice. Not much, just trying to have lay down on the couch but being squashed by a puppy. What kind of puppy do you have? Yeah, it was payday for me today as well. Lab by Mastiff. Oof. Big doggo there. He's quite big, 10 months, 35 kilos. I need to lose that amount of weight. By the way, guys, I've lost another 800 grams. I'm not losing weight as fast as I want to, but I'm also not very active. So it's going to be slow, and I'm okay with that. I can see why you'd be being squashed by a dog of that weight, for sure. I'm so tired. This is annoying. What kind of steak are you having, Cat? What cut of steak are you going with? Ribeye, nice, nice. When I did eat steak, I was always a sirloin guy. Obviously, I've not eaten steak in a very long time. It's cooked, you cook to perfection, no chewing, melt in the mouth. Well, it's, if you like it, if it does what you want to do, then great for you. See, I like the chewiness. When I ate steak, I wanted something that, you know, for lack of a better phrase, fought me back a little bit when I'm eating it. I'm weird like that. But I can also understand why people would like really delicate cuts of meat. But I'm also the kind of guy, much like Mrs. Biffle Chips, who likes very crunchy veg. So maybe that's just the way I am in food. Al dente veggie best, but steak has a little chew, but you're not the 10 minutes on one piece of your steak. See, but I want to be like that. That's the way where I want to be, you know? If I'm obviously vegetarian these days and don't eat steak anymore. You know, I liked having to chew my meat. I'm weird, okay? I know technically you still need to chew a steak that is tender, but yeah. But I like my veg like vaguely warm. See, where I have what we call blue steak. So when I was eating steak, it was like, once again, vaguely warm. It was like 30 seconds to maybe a minute either side, depends on how hot your pan is. What you want is a blazing hot pan. Get a bit of a crust on the steak. But then, like, it's just, when you leave it to rest, it warms through without cooking it. That's the way I like my steak. Ice cream van. Yeah. One of my best steak eating experiences was I went to a steakhouse in the local city. And I got a blue steak, and instead of it being pre-cooked, it came as a raw steak with a slab of really hot granite that you know, put the steak onto as you're cutting it and warming it through before you eat it. That was really cool. And the steak was pre-seasoned to perfection. I was like, yeah, can I have my steak blue? And they're like, are you sure you want it blue? And I'm like, yes. Why? They're like, alright. And it came out like that, and I was like, this is pretty cool. I did like how the waiter was like, are you sure you want it blue? Because blue definitely means blue in this restaurant. They didn't say that, but that's kind of what they were getting at. And I was like, yes, I want it blue. And it came as a raw steak with a giant chunk of heated granite, and I was all for it. It was an amazing experience. Unfortunately, the veg was a little bit overcooked for my liking though, so that was a bit sad. I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't like the veg dissolved in your mouth. It just was not as crunchy as I like it, but I do understand that I'm weird about the crunchiness that I like in my veg. So like, I can't blame them. I imagine most people would have been very happy with the veg. I'm just weird and like very crunchy veg. I'd be like, yo, make me some new veg, but like, just dunk it in some boiling water for like 30 seconds or something and I'm good. But I couldn't be bothered being that guy. So like, I'm fully aware that it was a me problem and not a restaurant problem. But that's one of the reasons why I like cooking for myself, is I like foods in ways that most people don't. So if I cook for myself, it can always be right unless I fuck up, right? I mean, black pepper, there's a bunch of pepper on the food, you really can't fault the restaurant because most people like black pepper. See, I also love black pepper. So I'm like, throw a bunch of black pepper, you know? When you think there's enough black pepper on there, give it some more and then I'll be happy. But yeah, like, you have to be aware when you have food tastes that are outside of the norm, that you're not always going to be happy with restaurant food, and that's okay. You know? If you're that bothered about having your food exactly how you like it, get in the kitchen. Or give very, very specific instructions to your waiter and hope for the best. But personally, I don't really eat in high-end restaurants, so you kind of get what you're given in a lot of places I eat, because I don't have a lot of money, so, you know. Anyway. Anyway. I'm definitely feeling a little bit brighter today. I'm feeling a little bit more positive than I've been over the last few days, which is nice. And... oh crap, where did I put it? For those of you who've not seen the picture yet, I made a little squirt, which is like, it's all curly. You can dampen it and put it under something heavy and it dries flat, I believe. So it's like kind of like curly, but it is a squirt, and it's pretty great. I know that a lot of you have already seen that, but I'm really happy with how my crochet is coming along. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty okay right now, which I'm very thankful for. For those of you who don't yet follow my TikTok, here's a link. I post crochet content and some other content from time to time on there. They tried to make me go to rehab, and I said no, no, no. We got opportunities on both accounts at the same time. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, the plan for this weekend is more crochet, more live streaming on TikTok, more TikTok content in general. I did a bit of writing last night while streaming on TikTok. That was kind of nice. Let's just ride this good mood, guys. We're not going to question it. I don't know why I'm in a good mood, but I'm just going with it. Ugh. I can't stop thinking about crochet, guys. Mrs. Biffle Chips, I blame you wholeheartedly. It's your fault that I'm addicted. Mr. Biff Chips is like, check out all of my crafting things, and I'm like, must craft. I just hear Mrs. Biffle Chips chanting in the background, one of us, one of us, one of us, you know? Oh, Mr. Biff Chips, I didn't send you the funny I found on a crochet video. I read the comment and I was like... Yeah, that was on a video trying to teach people how to do the magic circle, which is really annoying to do in crochet. I was watching it and I'm like, bro, this looks really annoying. Learning crafting can do that, I know, right? When you got a minute, look up a video of magic circle crocheting, and it's like really fiddly and annoying. I'm not looking forward to it. It's something I'm gonna have to do for making hats. I mean, there are other ways to do it, but like magic circle is just the easiest. Not easiest as in easy to do, but easiest in the way it produces the best result without too much complication. But it's just really fiddly when you're trying to learn how to do it for the first time. I'm really happy with my little squirrel, you know? Especially because, like, the other day I tried to do it, and it persevered just because of the emotional state I was in, but I just couldn't do crochet that small, and I was just really frustrated. But I just kind of took my time, relaxed. I got hiccups. I kind of just took my time, relaxed. Tried not to think about what I was doing too much, because I have a big issue in life of like getting stuck in my own head. And you know, redeems hydrate. I'll do in just a moment. But I have a big issue of like getting stuck in my own head. Whereas instead I just relaxed and was like, if I fail, I fail, you know? And I did it. Yes, definitely. Especially if you've built up a lot of frustration over something. I feel like trying to force yourself to do something that you're out of the mindset for is just not very good. Although I've got to say, that squirrel was done the that came with the starter crochet kit, and I can understand if you're trying to learn to crochet for the first time with that stuff. I can understand how a lot of people could quit and give up. It's just, it will, just look at it, you know? Like, if you've already practiced crocheting with a bigger yarn like I have, it's not too bad, but if this is the first thing you're attempting, I can imagine that being very difficult. That's like, I'm even with me doing, you know, multiple days of practice, I still found it challenging. You should give it a try at some point, it's really fun. And it's so cheap as well, like hooks cost nothing and yarn, well, I've heard yarn costs more in North America than over here, but yarn's still pretty cheap, I believe. The reading spirit to half of the key, I'll take it. I am in. I'm just really happy today, guys. Probably because I've managed to do that square, you know? You know, I've not felt particularly inspired by any engulf crochet. I'm not enough for you to pick it up. Got a bunch of other crafting projects on the go still. That's fair. That's fair enough. I keep thinking about crocheting. I'm like, I could be crocheting right now. How is Guild Wars 2 going, Mr. Biff Chips? And Cat, if you're still around, what are you up to? What are you doing, Cat? You're a bit quiet. Maybe she's cooking. What are we vibrating for phone? Friend not here till after 7:30 is trying to block out pain. I'm sorry to hear that. Akayishik Monk, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. How you doing today? Akashic? Maybe? I don't know, I'm dyslexic so I can't read for shit. How are you doing today, Akashic Monk? Welcome to the stream. I think it's your first time. It's always nice having new viewers. So we're gonna be out of stone spirit soon. I don't know if I'm gonna buy any more. I probably should. Over the aha, there you are. We are doing really well here. I'm really glad with how things are going. How are you feeling today, Kat, actually? You had your fall yesterday, didn't you? I'm guessing they left. Rip. Ugh. I'm so tired. Ugh. So annoying. I'm currently watching a guy eat a ration from World War II. My viewing practices are so odd. Nice, break time, which is good because I need the bathroom. Guys, I like to take a break at regular intervals in order to have a stretch and look after myself. Do consider having a break yourself. If you've been sat down for the last hour or so, get up and have a stretch, maybe get something to eat or drink. But generally, look after yourselves because self-care is important. I'll be back in just a few minutes, so please stay tuned. Let's make sure I unmute. Alright guys, I have returned. I have returned. Thank you, thank you. Right, so things are going pretty well. We're an hour in. I'm feeling pretty good. My back hurts a little, so you may not have changed my posture in an attempt to look after my back. Something I haven't considered. So this is for the Pacific phase of this ration, and they have to include salt tablets because the heat causes you to sweat so much, you lose so much salt, you can get high with hyponatremia, is it? Lack of salt? Maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Are you still doing the Guild Wars? And is it Biffle Chips or has work picked up for you? Guild Wars, nice, nice. Always good when you can have a relaxed day at work. Not always, just every now and then I get in the mood for it. Every now and then I get in the mood for it, but it's not something that I watch on a regular basis, if that makes sense. I usually go through like a few days of watching nothing but ration eating content, and then I'm sick of it and don't touch it again for months. Like, the last time I watched ration eating content was before New Year. And for some reason, today I was like, I want to watch ration eating content. And I'll probably watch nothing apart from ration eating content and crochet content for another, like, couple days. And then I will be like, nope, sick of it now. Moving on. I still find it crazy that all the World War II rations have cigarettes in them. I know that back then they didn't know the health implications and things, but still. It's just insane to me that, you know, cigarettes were considered so important that they had it in every ration. They have a 4-pack in every ration or something like that. You know it's bad when your dried tea smells like cheese. You know that's a bad sign. That's probably tea you shouldn't be drinking. It does have dried milk added to it, so yeah. Still wouldn't drink it though. I know I wouldn't either. I know, right? I mean, it is the British way. I don't agree with it, but it is the British way. You couldn't exactly put a pint of milk in the ration, you know? Just in case somebody wants it. You could have a separate purchase of milk powder, I suppose. But they didn't really have good, you know, ways of doing that where it wouldn't go off really quickly. It would have to be a separate can of powdered milk, and at that point you're adding weight that realistically you don't want to be adding to a ration, I suppose. Ah, my knee hurts suddenly. Oh, how fun. How fun. Sudden joint pain. Did we not? We didn't charge us after a while. It's... The fact... The fact that he smokes the cigarettes that comes in the rations, even though he's not a smoker, is just crazy to me. smoking 70-year-old cigarettes. Or 77-year-old cigarettes. Right, e-cig, my Julie e-cig is dead. That's the one with all the nicotine, guys. We did just drop a few frames. The thing that always blows my mind with ration cigarettes that I never considered is there's no filter. It's just tobacco all the way through, right? And that just like, cause I smoke mini cigars every now and then, but I get filtered cigars. It's what I like. But the fact that there's just no filter and that was just how it was in, you know, 1930. I just think it's crazy that there are even rations from 1943 still. Still sitting around after all these years, you know? I can't imagine there's a lot of them left in the world. I can't imagine there's a lot of them left in the world. I still can't believe I managed to do this little square. Now I'm curious to how small can I go. This is when I start doing crochet under a microscope with like fiberglass or something crazy. This is, in a month's time, I'm like, well, I bought a surgical microscope and I'm doing crochet with it. Seven nanotubes or whatever they are. You'd need like a scanning electron microscope to even consider that. And I don't know how flexible carbon nanotubes are. You could do carbon fiber though. It would be very difficult with it being totally jet black. Doing silk maybe. Silk would probably be a good really fine thread to do it with that. I don't think anyone makes crochet hooks that small, so you'd be making your own. They're not even it's not even black fiber though, it's pitch black fiber. It's like coal colored, you know. It's not even that it's dyed black. It's just infinitely black fibers, you know. Good luck. Silk though, silk could work pretty well. But yeah, I'm really happy that I have lost another 800 grams. It's very, very slow. Do I really want to know what a meat biscuit is? A meat biscuit sounds like an extremely dry hamburger, maybe. So I actually, on one of these videos, I heard they were talking about the early World War II rations, and troops had to be ordered to eat them because they were so bad. They actually had printed on them, consume the entirety of this ration when ordered to by an officer. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty rough. Eat your food. I don't wanna. I'd rather forage on the land, yeah. Serene spirit. 70 big bones, let's go. And thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Feel free to say hello in chat. Feel free to say hello in chat. Partesso, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it, my friend. It's always nice to have new people in chat. If you got any questions, please feel free to ask. That's some intense multitasking, I know, right? It's great. I love it. So I'm presuming you play RuneScape, right? Do you multitask? Do you multi-box? Or are you a one-window guy? You played old school RuneScape somewhat a lot, but not currently. That's fine, that's fine. Never tried RS3. See, I cannot play. I love watching old school content, but I can't play the game. And ironically, I love playing RuneScape 3, but I hate RuneScape 3 content. And then they thought to come and give you some love. I appreciate that, Tessa. I appreciate that. I go live every single day, 7 days a week. We are on, what, 432 days in a row? We've been streaming on Kick for maybe a month or so. It's going pretty well. I know you've never managed to run multiple accounts at a time, too much hassle for you to focus on. That's fair. I know it's not for everyone. Just one more guess. I'm still here. But yeah, we were playing 2 accounts until recently when I started playing the 3rd account when I got a 3rd monitor. Also, I don't know if you do TikTok, but I also produce content on TikTok. And do I have that command? Yes, I do, and YouTube as well. It's on YouTube, mate, that you push the goals. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Do you produce content on any other platforms? I'm gonna hit you with a follow on here. No, not really. Streamed on Twitch on a small base, now again into Kick. Streamed twice. Yeah, nice. So I've hit you with a follow. Hopefully I can join in at some point. You've been modding for Pastori and Brotherhood since they started, and sort of being pushed to try your own thing. Nice. Pastori's a great guy, I do love him. Big fan of Pastori. I think I've seen you on the streams a few times, most probably. I do try to hang out in his streams because I actively enjoy his content. I do look a lot of people's streams, but I do, when I'm free, watch streams. I don't have a lot of free time, to be honest. You know, I manage 5 blogs. I stream every day. I create TikTok content every day. I do YouTube content from time to time. I don't have a lot of free time, you know? And currently I'm learning to crochet, which is what my TikTok content has been about recently. I made a little tiny square. It's a bit curly, but I'm very happy with that. I've done a lot of bigger crochet, like with much bigger yarn. You know, these are all different stitches. But like going to a smaller yarn I found really challenging. Like in this yarn I can do any stitch at this point pretty confidently. But going to this much finer yarn, it's proving to be quite a challenge. So that's what I do on TikTok a lot. I also do content about disabilities, depression, anxiety, that kind of thing. That just reminds me, actually, I need to... So yeah, so I'm currently trying to learn crochet. It's going mostly okay. But yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. We're relaxing as we do most days. So I like to have a chill stream because that's the kind of streams I like to watch. It isn't for everyone, you know. But we're just here, we're having a chat, getting on with things while we're grinding away at RuneScape. RuneScape is a chill vibe, exactly. You test out the RuneScape free sometime, do it. Join us. If you stream RuneScape, I'll definitely try to watch. You got a friend in me. Sorry, it just popped in my brain. You got a friend in me. So the new hardware that I need to improve TikTok streams is going to cost me nearly £60. Big oof. Big oof. Maybe I'll have to do a fundraiser or something. I need a audio interface so I can use this microphone on my phone. And I need a new tripod and a few other bits and pieces. Well, it's not recording on phone's not difficult, but live streaming it because it's so long. Phones get really warm, right? So I bought. Let me. So I bought this, which is an active cooler for your phone, and it has a Peltier element in it. So you mount your phone in it, you know, without a case, obviously, and it keeps your phone cooler, not cool. But the problem is, the tripod what I currently have already has a mount on, and if you take the mount off, your phone heats up just on FaceTime. Exactly. If you take the mount off, it sits too low for the tripod because we've not got this bit. So I need a tripod that has an extender on it. Basically. I have like so much video recording equipment at this point and audio equipment, it's unreal. I keep needing to buy more. Every time I think I'm sorted, I'm like, nope, I need to buy something else. I've got a teleprompter, I've got multiple soft lights, multiple microphones. It's a little bit insane. But yeah, so I bought this and didn't consider that it wouldn't be, and I have no idea how I'm gonna mount my existing microphone I use, which is this little shotgun mic. I have no idea how I'm gonna mount that to this, so that's why I'm buying an audio interface so I can just use my main microphone on it. Every time I think I've got everything I need, it's like, nope, you need to buy this thing and that thing. And it's like, great. Awesome. It just never ends. I was planning to just buy a good camera, so I'm not using my phone a lot of the time. But unfortunately my cat needed to be put to sleep. And that took up all of my funds. Vets are expensive, you know. So I'm a bit like, ugh. It depends how in limits. Yeah, basically. Every time you think you've got all the packages you need, suddenly you need more. Same with recording hardware. But yeah, like Patessa, you don't need to subscribe here. You don't need any donations here. I don't stream to make money, right? So I'm just being very clear about that. There is no reason for you to ever give me money unless I'm asking for it specifically for something. Every now and then I'll be like, I'm trying to buy this thing for content. You know, subs would be fine. But most of the time, like, don't give me money. Just hang out in chat and talk to me. That's what I want. Does that make... Yeah, that makes sense. You've never... I mean, you can install Linux on any computer, basically. I run a mix of Windows and Linux. And I mean, you know, it has... For me, it has different uses. Like, if I'm handling old hardware, you do boot Windows and Linux. If I'm handling old hardware, I will throw Linux on it without a second thought. Like my old uni laptop is my Linux plaything, and my server runs headless Ubuntu. You mainly stream to spend time and learn English pronunciation better. Exactly, you know? Like, I feel like so many people are... I'm gonna pause. Guys, I'm very sorry I'm going on a rant. Right? I'm ranting. There are so many people who get into streaming who think... You know, who thinks they're going to become rich and famous from it. And I'm not saying that that is impossible. Right? There are some people who have got rich and famous from streaming. But not a lot of them. You know? You're talking about the 1% of the 1% of the 1%. You're not talking about 1%ers. You know? If you're getting 25 to 50 viewers average, you know, which across all platforms I get, you're already a 1%, top 1% streamer. Right? I don't think people understand just how like, high echelon you have to be rich and famous off streaming. I have, you know, like, stream because you enjoy it. Stream because it's fun. And if you happen to turn it into a job, that's amazing. But if you're streaming for it to be a job without already having a big following online from something else, you're setting yourself up to fail. You know, you're going to get exhausted, you're going to get run down because you're going to constantly be looking at those viewership numbers. I've got across all platforms, what, 24 viewers at the moment? And I'm really happy with that. That is amazing. You know? Like, let's do it. Let's go. But I've made no money today or in the last, like, month from streaming. And I'm fine with that. You know? I actively tell you guys, don't give me money. I don't need money. Well, I mean, everybody needs money, but I get enough money from... Because I'm disabled, right? So I get my money from the government. The government gives me enough money to be comfortable. Like, would I like more money? Sure. Who wouldn't like more money? But at the same time, I don't want people to come to my stream and be like, well, I don't really have a lot of money, but other people are subscribing and donating, so I feel like I should. And then you get people who can't afford it. And, you know, you get some people who can't afford it, who end up donating and subscribing because other people haven't feel like they have to. I don't want anyone to be in that position. You know? So I just say to people, in general, don't donate, don't subscribe. No worries, cat, no worries, have a good time, enjoy your steak. You know, that's what I say to people because I don't want other people to feel obliged. If you know, if you watch my content every single day and you really like it, you can subscribe. I'm not going to tell you off. I'm not going to have a go at you. You know, if you're really into my content. But at the same time, never feel like you have to. Never feel like you need to. It's never my aim. You know? If I started getting 100 views average a stream, that might change. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to say to you, I'm never in any way ever in my life interested in money. I, like all the human beings, like having money, you know? And if I started getting, you know, 10 times the viewership that I get now, I might start thinking, maybe this could be a job, maybe I'll encourage people to subscribe. But that's not where I'm at. That's not what I want to do. I just want you guys to come and have a good time. Long story cut short, stream because it's fun, not because it might make you money. Back to listening to what I was listening to. Honestly, being famous, so exactly, I don't want to be famous. You know, if you guys really want to help me out, rather than donating money to me, watch some of my YouTube videos, some of my stream VODs, some of my City Skyline episodes, give them a like, maybe comment. That means so much more to me than somebody giving me money. If I'm being honest, like, if somebody comments on a video and says, I really enjoyed this, you know, thank you for this content, whatever, I appreciate that more than making, you know, $3 or whatever it is off a subscription. It's why I like TikTok so much. I know there's ways to make money on TikTok. I don't know how that is. I've not looked into it. But for me, it's just like I get quite a lot of engagement on my crochet content. I get quite a lot of likes and comments and things, and that is like, that's like drugs to me, you know? You know, that is like, mwah, beautiful, I love it. But yeah, I don't know. And I've not got anything against people who want eventually to be, you're gonna look for a while feeding the dog taking right. No worries, Patessa, no worries. I've got no issues with people who like have a background thing in their brain where they're like, maybe this could be a job at some point. Because I, like many content creators, kind of have that. You know, like, you know, in the back of my head, I have that kind of, that, like, if everything worked out, you know, if I kept growing, then maybe. But at the same time, I stream RuneScape, so the chances of me growing to be a big streamer is very small. That doesn't mean I'm going to change what I'm streaming. You know, because I enjoy RuneScape. Although I have been thinking about mixing another game in because I am feeling the burnout a little bit on RuneScape at the moment. But I have no idea what game. Maybe Diablo 4 because I've still not played it even though I got it with my GPU. So maybe I'll actually play Diablo 4. But I very much, I'm in a position where I'm feeling a little bit of burnout with RuneScape. I do play it, you know, like 6 to 7 days a week. And I do like most of the same things in RuneScape, so mixing in something completely different, like Diablo, would be nice. But yeah, I'm in such a good mood today. I don't know what's going on, but I am in no way questioning it. I'm not got a problem with it. I felt like shit for like 3 weeks, so a good mood is amazing. Oh, it's break time. Right, guys, I like to go on break at regular intervals so I can look after myself. Go to... I'm choking on nothing. Well done me. So I can look after myself, have a stretch. You know, self-care is important. I will be back in just a couple minutes, so please stay tuned. If you've been sat down for the last 2 hours, do consider getting up and having a stretch. Maybe get something to eat or drink, but generally look after yourself because self-care is important. Turnip, you have picked a terrible time to join. I'm just going on break for a hot minute to go to the bathroom. But guys, please stay tuned. I will be back very soon. Alright, guys. I have returned. Taco, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. Thank you, Mrs. Pickle Chips. Thank you. Alright, I want to watch something different. I've watched like 3 hours, 4 hours of Russian eating content. Let's see, what do I want to listen to? Alright. Watching something about the canals in Britain now. How are you guys? I'm okay today. I'm doing pretty okay today, actually. I'm pretty happy with how I'm doing. After having, you know, a bad few weeks. I'm hoping it's gonna continue. I'm hoping it's gonna continue. Ugh. But yeah, how are you, Turnip? How are you doing today? It's not always nice to have you here on stream. Always nice to have you here on stream. But guys, by the way, if you are watching on desktop, can you please lurk on the other platforms? Massively appreciate it. Like if you're going onto YouTube. Follow if you're going onto other platforms. Lurking is one great way you can help me out. One more, guys. Got a message. I've got nachos coming soon. But they might already be here. That's what this message is, I think. Yes, my nachos are here. So, very sorry guys, we're throwing up that BRB screen again while I go and grab snacks. And I shall be back. Rip, I was muted. I was muted. Thank you, Mrs. Pickle Chips. I've got to say this salsa is really nice. This salsa is really nice, guys. Yeah, I do that as well. Salsa much better than ketchup. Confirmed. Yes. I quite like pineapple rings on burgers. Turnip, how's your day going today? I've been sleeping most of it pretty good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I sleep from like 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. most days at the moment, which is annoying me. My day's been pretty well. Like I said, I woke up about 2:30. Did my first attempt at mini crochet. I've not got my webcam on. One moment. I think I sent you this picture, but I did my first attempt at mini crochet. And it went really well. It went really well. It was like my fourth attempt, so I'm glad that I managed it this time. Took a long time though. That's awesome regardless. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, webcam's off while I'm eating because I don't like eating on webcam. So, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I need to learn. I need to practice more and speed up. I'll be doing a stream on TikTok this evening, doing crochet, probably in about an hour. These are some pretty basic nachos. Do you have any plans for the weekend, everybody? What are your weekend plans? You plan just chilling? Nice, nice. What about you, Mr. Biffle Chips? Any plans for the weekend? And anybody else in chat? Oh, I didn't pass your message through to your multi-stream chat. No. If it didn't pop up on screen, I've not seen it. On stream, I should say. In fact, I'm not seeing it in my kick at all. I think it's just not letting me tell you about denim acquisition plans. Rip. If you do want me to know, you can always message me on Discord. Ah, okay. Weird, because I'm not seeing that at all. Even in my kick side. Sorry guys, I just need to grab a link for someone real quick. No worries, Turnip, thank you for the lurk, much appreciated. We are doing solidly. I'm really happy with how things are going. Right, I finished eating nacho for now. I have more left, but I don't usually eat this early. I don't usually eat this early, so... Well, no, so the salsa came and guacamole came in a tub. But there was cheese sauce, and jalapenos on the chips themselves. And then salsa and guacamole came in tubs to dip in. Which I actually like this, because this, I hate that the plastic, I wish there were little paper cups. I do wish there were little paper cups, not plastic. But it stops your nachos going soggy. So, this is a good idea. Make them paper, and I'll be even happier. The reason why it's headphones off, you know this is going to be a bit of rant. The reason why this has irritated me the most is my mum was ordering from a dessert place, and when you order custard or sauces or maple syrup, they come in paper cups. So they already have paper cups with lids, right? They already have paper cups with lids. They're about this size, right? They're a little bit bigger, but there's nothing saying you can't just half fill it up, right? They already have the paper cups. I'm just saying. Just use the paper cups you've got. Yes, they still have plastic lids, but it's still less plastic, right? It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but it's less plastic. They already have paper cups that they use for custard, sauces, syrups, all of that. So why have they given me plastic cups? I'm just swapping my e-cig battery. Why are they giving me plastic cups for my nacho sites? That's what I want to know. Maybe they'll switch at some point. I think places have contracts for suppliers like that. Maybe. Yes, exactly, Mrs. Biffle Chips. Meow? Question mark? I didn't hear it. My, Bonnie doesn't meow, and Noonie is not here anymore. It could have been my chair squeaking, maybe. Yeah, it's very rare that Bonnie meows. Mrs. Bifflechips, can I make a personal appeal to you? Right. The government is reducing funding for the canals in the UK, and the Canal and River Trust is asking people from Britain and abroad to contact DEFRA, a UK government thing, and to tell them that we want to keep the waterways. And they're specifically asking people who live in other countries who would consider taking a holiday in Britain to experience the canals, which I feel like that would apply to you. We're trying to promote that. I can send you a link. I'll send you both a link for contacting DEFRA, and I'll send you the video as well. I'm planning to do this after stream because I love the canals. I quite often go for walks down the canal. It's the same guy I sent you the other day. It's the same guy I sent you the other day. But we're at risk in Britain of, for the first time in like 100 years, actively closing waterways if the new funding goes ahead. Which I would hate to see, because my part of the waterways is not as heavily used as waterways in the south, so it's more likely that waterways in my area would be closed because they're not as heavily used. Oh, I'm going to send you this video as well, just because I think you're going to enjoy it as much as I do. It seems like your kind of thing. Nothing to do with waterways. But yeah, we're in a real risk of actively... Which is really strange because... I'll see if I can... Yeah. I thought you would taking all the transient drink cards and cities books at most of North America. Oh wait. I find it really funny how on the one hand we've got the government wanting to defund the Canal and River Trust. And on the other hand we've got more charities than ever reopening old sections of the canal that have been buried for a century. Yeah. If you have a look on Cruising the Cut, that same channel, there's a video on there of them trying to open up, I think it's like 100 miles of waterway that's been buried for like 80 years. It's been filled in and buried, and they're trying to find the old path of it, dig it out, and get it back into working order. And it's almost all done through volunteers and donated materials. It's really cool. I'm trying to find it and I can't find it. It's irritating me. No, I really hope I've got YouTube muted? Yes, I have. Yeah. So there's one from a month ago, restoring a canal linking England to Wales, that was done recently. I'm trying to find the one that I'm talking about though. Could you imagine if we got pirates on the canals? could you imagine 3 miles per hour and locks chases? I don't know why this has just popped in my brain. Canal pirates. Sure, go for it. Well, Mr. Biffchicks, by the way, this may interest you as well. Not a video, but we're doing pretty great. I'll listen to that song later, Mr. Biffle Chips. It's a silly song, very Canadian. Very Canadian, so do they apologise like 5 times during the song for it being silly? Because if not, it's not that Canadian. Not quite. I don't think it's very Canadian then. No, okay, okay. I'll trust you. Is it a song about maple syrup? That's very Canadian as well. So yeah, I'm gonna end at about 8:30, and then I've got a little time to relax before I go live on TikTok. Mr. Biffle Chips, join TikTok lives. Join us. I need to do a thing. I hate doing the first row of stitches, so I'm gonna do that off camera and then go live. Sorry, I just did not realize how many people have messaged me. I think that's everyone. I think that's everyone. Right, that's everybody replied to. Whoopsie. Sorry, guys. Oh, we're out of portals on the alt. Means, yeah, we've got 11 left on the main. I was just enjoying myself so much, you know? I was just loving stream. I completely tuned out. Usually I hear my phone vibrating and I respond. But I was like completely just tuned into the game, you know? You've done that, yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna host out. We're gonna host out. Can we, when you get into this person's chat on Kick, can you make sure you know, let them know you come from the raid or host or whatever you want to call it. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Much appreciated. Have a good day, night, morning, afternoon or evening. Whether you're watching live video on YouTube, guys, catch yourself, stay safe, and last but not least, always cheerio.